Oh, God damn it. Why did... No! Fuck. I need to get that back. Give me that. Fuck. There we go. Now it's all set, I think. Alright. Alrighty, give me 1 second. Let me make my usual post, and then we will get started. Also, double checking to make sure there's no echo. There we go. Okay. Alright. 1, and 2, and 3. Full screen. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? There we go. Alright. And hello! Hello! So, last week, we tried to finish the attempt with the Age Burn regen team that we had going with Falcon Zord and Gordon Ramsay and whatever else I had. I don't remember what the other one was. I think it was Master Hand. That didn't go so well. They ended up losing. They died. And then we ended up trying to do another run, which has Larry for power. We have Larry, we have Whopper Jr., and we have Gummy Worm. It's doing okay-ish, but we had a lot of corruption last I remember. So that's kind of a big problem, is the corruption. Yeah, we stopped around here. Yeah, so like, I think, yeah, this is after consuming the soup. Yo, Roll! How you doing, man? How's your day going, brother? Yeah, so... we have Evasion Mastery, we have Sidekick. Crit chance on allies also increases their evasion. Disruptive Prime. Doing good, finally weekend! Yeah, boy! Finally weekend! Tailwind, I have the Storm. I haven't gotten to try Wind Charm yet because we just got it after that last fight. We'll see how that goes. Because, wait, this is just to a target ally. Larry was putting in work. Larry was not the problem. The problem here is... I think, like, the problem here is between Whopper Jr. and Gummy Worm. Yeah. I think we're missing, like, we need a way to get rid into, like, not have to deal with the corruption. I've already spent all my money. Okay, so I guess we can just move on. Yeah, okay. Bro, that fucking Zelda video, I spent days watching it. That shit was long. I mean, she has some pretty good points, and it's a very nice video, but god damn. That video is long. Lurker? Right there? Okay. Teeth! We got teeth! There we go. Yeah, I don't care nearly enough about the Zelda timeline to watch that. The funny thing is, she only really addresses, like, Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, no, Skyward Sword, Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker. Like, those are like the those 4 games are like the main components of her video. And then, like, at the end you get like a little tidbits of like Breath of Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And I was like, god damn, that's not even all the fucking Zelda games. Holy fuck. Like, that shit's just crazy. But it was a good watch. I enjoyed it. It was entertaining for the most part. Why does the font look a little different? Okay, maybe it was just... whatever. Even if I did care about it that much, I'm not spending 8 hours on... I mean, you know, fair enough. Okay, so... let's do Power Brand first. Because Power Brand heals for a lot, gives us power. Okay. And then let's do Wind Charm. Toxic Slash. And attack. Oh, goddamn. You leave Larry alone, fucker! Larry's already taken a beating. That's not right, man. Oh! We have Sprout now. Sprout! Give me HP! I stole your Sprout, fucker! Alright, Power Brand. Wind Charm for Larry. Let's do Flurry and break him. Ha! You missed! In your face! In your face! You thought! You thought! I can Blossoming Strike. Oh, shit. You know what? Fire Dash. Oh, okay. Fine. Whatever, you can take the damage for him. Blossoming Strike. Wind Charm for Larry. Get rid of the other guy. Bro has like bro had like 5 stacks of dodge and he's still sitting there getting hit. What the fuck? Power Brand. Oh, I forgot to do. I forgot that I should be doing transmutation as well. Fuck. Well, you know, it'd be like that. Stealing Dust. Bubble Trick. Toxic Slash. Bro, motherfuckers doesn't want to die. What the hell? When did he get redirect? I have no clue when Whopper Jr. ended up with redirect on him, but okay. How did he get redirect? So confused. Alright, transmutation, because I totally forgot that was a thing. Power Brand. I mean, I'm glad that I can heal my team so well with Power Brand. But, like, also, fucking hell, I need, like, this corruption is ridiculous. Also, enemy team has so much Aether, holy fuck. Why do they have so much Aether? It's that fucking cat. It's just generating Aether. Transmutation. Well, the cat's gonna die anyway. Fire dash. Flurry. And he's dead. That being said, I was sitting, like, I spent so many days, like, watching that Zelda timeline thing, that video, but, like, most of the time while I was playing it, while I was watching it, I was also, like, just sitting there on the side playing fucking Cobblemon. I was just like, how, like, I'm not gonna sit here and sit at attention and watch it, you know. Obviously, I gotta do something else while I'm watching it. I was sitting there playing Cobblemon, trying to get a fucking shiny Mimikyu. Still trying to fucking get one. I haven't gotten one yet. Yeah, watching that video on the side while gaming is the strat. Yeah, definitely. Release 2 souls to cleanse corruption on Larry. Hell yeah. And wait, I can use this again, right? Yes. Oh my god, all that corruption is gone! Oh. Bro, let me fucking tell you, I have a fucking catch combo of like 1,500 or whatever on fucking Mimikyu. And still no shiny Mimikyu! Fucking... I just wanted to get a shiny Mimikyu! Is that too much to ask for? Fucking hell. Do 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 do. Do wind charm. Stop him from using flame skewer. Attack him. Attack him again. Like, bro, I've been using, like, the Pokesnacks that fucking make it so that, like, you have a higher chance of getting a shiny. And even with that, I'm still not getting the goddamn shiny. Like, bruh. What the fuck, man? He's trying to do flame skewer again. Holy fuck. Although this time I can't stop him. Damn it! Wind Charm. Solar Winds. I mean, he doesn't have any, like, force, so... I mean, that still does a lot of damage, though. Even with all the fucking dodge stacks on Larry, like, what the hell? Bolster for Larry! Fire Dash! Get rid of this guy. Wind Charm for Larry. And Flurry on this guy, because he's gonna do fucking Flame Skewer again. Bro. I don't understand. I have fucking dodge up. Why am I getting hit by Flame Skewer? I just don't get it. Oh, but I now have the Flame Skewer. Alright, let's... Transmutation. And then Power Brand. Solar Wind. Alright, let's... I'm gonna stealing dust from this guy. Fuck him. Can't hit him with Flame Skewer. I'm gonna hit him with Wind Kick then. Fuck it. I think I definitely need something to give me shield. I think that'd be stupidly helpful. The problem is that I don't really have any way of doing so. Aside from this that I just got. The Aquatic Mirror. Or Armor, whatever. Transmutation. Power Brand. Wind Charm on him. And then do Flurry on this guy. This way we can finally fucking get through to him. I don't think my Flame Skewer is gonna hit because he's got 2 force. Oh, I don't even have Flame Skewer anymore. Stealing Dust. Damn it. Well, I think if he targets Gummy Worm, then Gummy Worm's dead. Oh god. Come on. Oh! Larry's dead! Fuck! Well, this run just went in the gutter. Larry went from full health to, like, dead. No, Larry! I'm with you, man. Fucking hell. They killed our boy Larry. Well... I mean, it would be great if we could get Larry back. Whenever this monster purges or steals Aether, breaks one poise, sure. On crit applies bleed. Oh. Okay. I mean... yeah... Not that it really matters at this point. I think, problem is now we need to get a new teammate. I also lose the equipment that I had on Larry, which was honestly really, really nice. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this is not good. Reroll. Oh no, no Larry! Bro, they only, like, changed 2 monsters. What the fuck? I did a reroll and it gave back Meowmix and Gargalith. Wow, they really fucked me over here, huh? Not what I wanted. I guess I'll take Meowmix. +3 crit damage. Every third hit of an action is a critical hit. For multi-target actions, it is every second hit against each monster instead. Heroic defense, joint protection. Whenever an ally triggers a sidekick, shields both attackers for 3. Sure, I'll take joint protection. Applies force to target ally, then shields for 2 for each force stack. Applies force to all allies. I'll take Polar Wind, sure. Critical bleed would be good on him. Undedicated support action applies 1 force and I mean, but Joust would also be really good. I'm gonna take Joust. Apply Psychic to self, reactivates target ally. I could do that. But I'm gonna go with Ice Spears. Allies gain 25% crit chance against enemies with bleed. Whenever an enemy dies, spreads half. I mean, yeah. Hunt is also good here. Critical Purging is also crit chance plus 15% on every 3 crits. Purges 1 enemy Aether. These are all good. I'm gonna go with Splatter. I don't want any of these 3 to be honest, but I guess I guess I'll take fire. Oh wait, Flies bleed. No, actually, I think I'll just take the health then. Well, this is gonna suck. I lost my support from Larry, which was also, he was support and he was healing and everything. Like, I've lost it all. Tempering. Attack him. Attack him again. I mean, who knows? Maybe this team will work out, right? Right? Maybe there's some weird synergy going on with this team, right? If only. You know, I'm only missing 1 shifted monster. That's literally all I'm missing. Which is just, you know, the Sweet Demon. I'm just missing him shifted. Also, get flame skewered, fucker. Polar wins! Like, once I get the shifted Sweet Demon, I'll literally have all the monsters. Yo, fuck you, Max. No, fuck you, Mike! Yo, Mike, how you doing, man? How's your day going, brother? Sup, dude. Sup. Well, I mean, this run is kind of failing. Discord's down again? Seriously? It doesn't look that way to me. Looks fine to me. It's not loading for you? That's weird. Everything's loading for me. Huh. That's weird. I don't know. And I checked the down detector. Apparently people are reporting issues right now. Huh. It must be, I don't know. That's weird because like I don't see an issue on my end. Like, I just checked on my phone and on my computer, and I don't see... Everything's working fine for me. So... That is... It must be sporadic, then. It must be, like, certain servers. On the loading screen for me, it's saying they investigating API errors. Oh. Oh, is it more like you can't log into it? Like, you can't get in... Like, you can't log into it at all? Oh, then maybe it's because I was already logged into it beforehand. That's probably why. Okay. So it's probably it's the login that's got it. Well, that sucks. Yeah, so what it sounds like is it's the login servers. Like you're currently just not able to get onto get into Discord. Because I'm on it on both my computer and my phone, and I don't have. Oh fucking hell! I just lost Gummy Worm. Fuck! That's the second one. No, we're losing our whole team here, brother. Fuck. Yeah, because like I'm logged in on both my phone and I'm logged in on the computer, and everything else is working fine. So it sounds like it has to be like a login server issue. Or a API, whatever, fucking... I noticed the gifts weren't loading at first, so I attempted to restart Discord to see if that would fix it, and then here I am. Well... That is... rough. Fucking hell. Polar wind. Well, on the bright side, you get to watch this run fail because it's definitely going downhill. Because like I'm literally just like I already lost Larry, and we just now lost Gummy Worm. So I mean, yeah. It's just dying. It's, you know? Like, bruh. I'm hoping I'm hoping I can get a good monster here. And then, oh, we can get Gummy Worm back. Wait a second. Hold up. Crit Force sidekick, crit Purge sidekick. You know, I mean, I can get Gummy Worm back. It's fine. I don't have the armor anymore, or the accessory or whatever that I had on Gummy Worm, but we have him back now. Okay, let's take Eye of the Storm. On crit applies 2 poison to target enemy, triggers poison on target enemy. Stone Edge, 3 times 8 earth damage against target enemy. First hit is a crit. On crit applies bleed. I mean, Stone Edge is pretty nice. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take Stone Edge. Haste. Dodge now only increases evasion by 12 per stack and doesn't get consumed when attacked. After an ally's turn, they consume 5 stacks of dodge to reactivate their turn. If it wasn't for the fact, like, from what I remember with this thing, it automatically consumes the 5 stacks and reactivates the turn. Like, it kind of forces the reactivation. If it didn't force the reactivation, I think it'd be great. But considering it forces the reactivation, I don't like it. I'm gonna go with Hunt instead. I did have Wind Charm. Wind Charm was okay as a free action. I would prefer something else. I'll take Wind Charm again and pray I get a different free action. On crit applies 1 bleed. I do kind of want that, especially since I just took Stone Edge and Stone Edge gives bleed. Oh, Stone Edge first hit is bleed, so that would give me, that would apply 2 bleed. On attack consumes up to 1 Earth Aether. Yeah, I'm gonna take critical bleed. Fuck it. toxic healing, heals target ally for 3 times 6, applies 3 poison to all enemies, triggers poison on all enemies. I kinda wish that was a free action. None of these 3 are free actions. Fuck! Speed of sound. Viral burst. Sure, I'll take the top. Well... Well... We have identified the issue. Many users are unable to start their sessions at this time, is what it says now. Oh, wow. Yeah, that makes sense. No, I'm gonna go with speed of sound. I'm gonna get rid of wind charm. Fuck it. Fuck it! I'll take the wind boon. Thank you very much. This run is going to shit. Alright, fuck him and his shield. No shield for him. Tempering. And then... attack Falcon Zord. The golden Falcon Zord. Bro. Oh, god damn it, that cat's just gonna fucking sit there and generate Aether. Fuck that cat, man. Ooh, Stone Edge. Okay, so it's back now. Apparently it was broken even on mobile for me, because when it came back on desktop, I had a new notification from Baron, who I was talking to. It wasn't showing that on mobile. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Well, I mean, you know, sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be like that. Attack the giant snake thing. I don't like the fact that they're sitting here just counterattacking. Fucking hell. Oh my god, Whopper Jr. is literally about to die. Whopper Jr., don't die! Everyone has died this run! Stop dying! Stop dropping, don't die! No, there needs to be more death. I mean, there's going to be, that's the sad part. Stop, drop, and don't die, man. We don't need more death. We're done with death. This monster flask is not going to be enough. He's still going to end up dying. If they target him, he's dead. Well, actually, no, the poison might kill the giant snake thing. Or the bleed. Or both. Okay, we might have survived this fight. Cause the cat can't attack. That's the downside of the cat, is that it literally can't attack. It has like no way of attacking. Get fucked! Ooh, I have natural cure. Let's go. Polar wind. Toxic slash. And we win this fight. Okay. The question is, how much longer can we survive with this team? That's the question. Level up! Critical Aether, Tailwind. Whenever an ally evades a hit, generates Wind Aether if you have 5 of them. I'll take Tailwind. Until the end! Hopefully. Hopefully! And then we die to Chernobog, right? Fuck. I kind of want Wind Heist. Yeah, I'm gonna take Wind Heist. We'll get rid of Wind Kick. Hour of Lord. When your allies land 7 crits within a single round, applies 1 power to each. I'm gonna take Critical Bleed. Fuck it. Whopper Jr. got EXP! Thank you for the care package. Okay, so we gotta go up. Target the Medusa! Target it! Target it! Target it! Oh, this whole team is fucking poison, though. Oh, all the poison! I don't like it! That's a lot of poison. Oh, fucking hell. Well... Fucking poison. Fucking poison. Toxic Slash on him. Yeah, take that bleed, motherfucker! You too, take that bleed! Although I'm starting to think we're gonna die here. Gummy worm looking kinda dead. That poison's gonna hurt. Oh, God. Monster Flask. For the worm that is Gummy. Kill this guy with Stone Edge. Wind Heist on that. Tempering. Oh, God. And Gummy Worm's dead again. Fucking hell! This team's gonna die. It's gonna happen. Which kinda sucks because I did like the combo we had with Larry. So much death! Yeah! Yeah! Wind Heist is kind of nice. I do like it. Yeah, this is GG. There goes Whopper Jr. Ain't no way Meow Mix survives this fight. Ain't no way. Yeah, even if I healed with a Monster Flask, he would not even have survived that. God damn. Bro, all the deaths! Jesus! Well... I mean, I guess we start a new run, right? Fuck. Oh, we did get teeth, so I should go give the cat some teeth. Let's renovate! They made a cursed fountain. I have what? I have the tables, though. I think the tables look better. I have the gold bench over here. I kind of like the look of the lantern poles, so I'm gonna take those. I have the monolith there. The corrupted path looks okay. The forest gnomes? I mean, that's a lot of forest gnomes. Ooh, stack of wood. Chopping block? Eh. Eh. Get the stack of wood. And we'll get the chopping block right next to the stack of wood. Look at my stack of wood! My lantern poles! Fuck yeah. Look at my wood! My wood is amazing! Basically. Random! Let's see what we get. Oh, we got demon dogs. Oh. You know, demon dogs would pair very nicely with Larry. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. You know... Do I take Giant Snake Thing? I mean, Giant Snake Thing is shield and power. I'll take Giant Snake Thing. Fuck it. Alright, let's fuck up KFC. Look at fucking KFC over there! Look at him! Getting fire fanged! I have shields! Now if only I had Larry. Molten stabs. Stabby stab stab, how you like that shit? I'm gonna call you Eric cause you're fucking useless! Molten stabs! That battle went pretty nicely. It went pretty nicely, I'd say. Got a monster soul out of that. Look how nice is that. Fuck up the other KFC! Yo, all the KFCs right now, man. They all getting fucked up. Fuck 'em up! Fuck 'em up! Way up! Fucking poison. Fucking poison. Get rid of the KFC. Throw on a shield. It's fine. It's fine. I have shields. Ooh, nice stab. Oh, get stabbed. In your face. Level up. Recovery. At the start of your turn, this monster heals itself equal to half of the damage it took last round. Oh. Oh. Okay. Whenever an ally triggers Psychic, shields both attackers. Well, on one hand, the recovery is pretty nice. But on the other hand, joint protection? I'm gonna take recovery. Permanent Permafrost shield! Yes! What's the other thing? For every 20 damage absorbed by shields on allies, applies power to the ally with... Oh, prime absorption, also nice. I'm taking permafrost shield, but... Fuck yeah. Okay! Okay, this run is looking pretty damn good, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We're gonna go to the random NPC. This run looking pretty damn good. Give me Larry? Give me Larry? Fuck. No Larry. Reroll. Fuck it. No! No fucking Larry! Ah! God damn it! What do I do without Larry? Fuck. Do I take Star Inkling? Star Inkling barely ever makes the fucking take little buddy. I mean... Heal, regen, weakness, heal, regen. I mean, it's the same thing regardless which one I take. Fuck! I want Larry! Little buddy's not gonna be helpful! I mean, well, he kinda is. He'll be a good healer, but he's not Larry. Larry was like healer times fucking 100. Larry was like, here's all the fucking healing and power that you could ever dream for. Yo, Tank, what's good, man? How's your day going, brother? I hope I get Larry in the next area. Good, it is Friday. I know, TGIF, man. Thank God it's Friday. TGIF. Bro, I kind of missed the TGIF show? I mean, it's not a show, it was more of like a series of shows, but like I kind of missed that. It was kind of cool. I don't know. I liked it. I'm doing good, man. We lost our first run. Our first run of Aethermancer for today. We lost it. It died. But other than that, I mean, I'm doing good. We started the second run. Everything's going okay-ish. We started off pretty good, and then we didn't get Larry. We have Mandragora, little buddy. So we're working on it. We're working on it. The run could be better. Mineralize! Give me them shields, motherfucker! Some shields, motherfucker! I miss Cartoon Fridays. Block that Cartoon Network used to have. At least back when it was actually good anyway. I mean, that's fair. I don't know. I miss the TGIF block that used to happen back in the day. It was nice. Then again, I mean, it was also like, I mean, I don't know. It had good shows at the time. Also, One Saturday Morning, bro. One Saturday Morning was the shit. I fucking liked One Saturday Morning. One Saturday Morning. Good stuff. Good stuff. But now it's like who watches TV anymore, am I right? fucking now everything is just you go to like a streaming service, find the shows you want to watch, and just fucking watch it. Make your own one Saturday morning, you know what I'm saying? Though it does kind of make me feel like, it does kind of make me think that the lack of, like, those fun, TV blocks, like, the lack of things like that kind of makes for a lack of, good TV shows, like, or creativity with TV shows, whatever. I feel like shows nowadays are starting to get kind of stale. I don't know. My TV isn't disconnected from power over a year. I have PC to TV. My TV is disconnected from power over a year. I have PC to watch series. Yeah, that's basically what it comes down to. Like, I know that the older generation still watch TV. Like, my parents still watch TV. But, like, also, it's not as often as it used to be, that's for sure. But also, like, I've gotten rid of, like, what was it? I got rid of the cable box in my room, I want to say at least like 5 years ago. Like, I got rid of that shit long time ago. Fucking, I never used it. It was just sitting there collecting dust. I don't even watch series anymore. YouTube is my TV now. I mean, that's fair. I still watch. There's a lot of like, not just TV series, but like I watch anime. I watch, you know, there's actual shows that I still do watch. I started to watch the new Darth Maul TV. I say TV. I started to watch a new Darth Maul show. That one was pretty good. I mean, I've only seen episode 1 so far, but I mean, it seems pretty good. My parents also still watch TV, but I also don't watch TV at all. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I don't turn on the cable box. I don't have one in my room. I don't have, I don't literally go to like, go and watch like cable or TV or anything anymore. I'm more so like, I just search for the shows online and I watch them. Like, if I'm like, the Darth Maul, Jesus. The Darth Maul series, I go to the fucking streaming site and I watch it there. Anime, you know, I go to streaming sites and I watch it there. That's basically what it comes down to now. And then if I'm not watching that, then yeah, I'm watching like, you know, YouTube or Twitch. I mean, you did. I did post that, like, what was it? That 8-hour long Zelda timeline theory video that I just recently watched. I spent a good portion of the week fucking watching that video. That shit was 8 hours long. Do 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 do. Oh Jesus. Mineralize, because we need shields. Fire Fang. I'll attack that one just so to stop his attack from happening, whatever it's fucking called. I'm about to just start spamming Mineralize. Fucking hell. Spamming shield! Get him! Get rid of the KFC. Smack the dog. Yup. Get bitten. Boom, boom. Bro, that dog's about to get a hurting, I swear. That dog is gonna get a hurting. Mineralize. Fire Fang. I win, motherfucker! Although we have a lot of corruption on demon dogs over there. Level up! Alright, what do we got? Cleanse, Corruption, Regenerative Prime, and Ethereal Regeneration. For every 3 consumed regen stacks generates... Okay, whenever an ally is healed full... I mean, I kind of want all of these, but I'm gonna go with Cleanse Corruption first. Attack the KFC! I'm gonna take the KFC and throw it in the fucking trash is what I'm gonna do! Where it belongs! Doo 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 doo. Also, why does the KFC look more like Falco than Falco in the new Star Fox game? Fucking hell, man. I saw the new Star Fox game. Falco looks kind of weird. Why does Revali in Breath of the Wild look more like Falco than Falco does? Bruh. I was saying that Falco looks so weird in new style. Like, the rest of them look fine. Falco... Well, no, I mean, to be honest, like, the only one, like, I was kind of, like... the only one that I found to be fine was actually Fox himself. Peppy looks fatter, which I didn't really like. And he doesn't sound like the wise old man that he kind of sounded like in the original. Like now he sounds like the annoying fat guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the voice they gave him. I don't like the way he looks. Just like they made him fatter, and I was like, why is he fatter? Like, what the fuck? Man looks like he had one too many cheeseburgers. and Slippy, I don't know, something about Slippy looks fucking weird. Peppy looked chubby a bit in the original, but not as chubby as he looks now. Like, they made him even fatter. Like, Peppy in the original looked like he looked kind of. I feel like he looked kind of average in the original in Star Fox 64, but like now he's even bigger. Like, man looks like he could be fucking Robotnik. I was like, what the fuck they do to him? You have not seen the new Star... Well, I mean... It's Star Fox 64 remake. That's basically what it is. Granted, the multiplayer thing looks pretty cool. And I don't know. Aside from the way the characters look... the gameplay looks real... Like, the visuals and everything look really nice. Like... Personally, I mean, listen, I understand that Star Fox 64 has been redone. It's been, like, remastered. It's been remastered, reimagined, remade, right? It's gone through the whole fucking loop. But I will say, I do like the aesthetics of, like, literally everything else. Like, aside from the 3 characters, everything else looks really nice. The environment looks really nice. The ships and all the enemies and everything look really nice. Like, I like the details. I like the way it looks. I like it visually, right? It's just, I don't like the way Peppy, Slippy, and Falco look. I've been seeing some people say that this is them reattempting what Star Fox Zero should have been. I mean... I guess? I don't know. That's a weird take to me, but okay. Comet Rush? 3 times 8 fire earth damage against target enemy. Applies sidekick to self. Uninterrupt applies power to all allies. I mean, that seems like it would be pretty strong. Sure. I mean, Star Fox Zero looked like it was trying to be a bit of a reboot, and this new game looks like it's trying to do the same thing again. Yeah, I mean, this one just looks like a remake. It doesn't look like a well, I mean, they're adding more to my understanding, they're adding more cutscenes, which I think is pretty nice because it's basically building on the already existing lore of Star Fox 64. But, I mean... I don't know. Heals all allies 3 times 7, then if all allies have full health, applies power to self. Oh. That's interesting. Shield self for 2 times 3, 1.15 earth damage against target enemy, deals additional damage equal to the amount of shield on this one. Wait. So this gives me a shield, hits the enemy for 15 damage, and then it'll deal additional damage equal to the amount of shield I have. I mean... that's tough. I kind of want Volcanic Essence, but I also kind of want Stone Fist. I'm gonna take Stone Fist. We'll give the boots to little buddy. The funny thing is that they added in that VTuber option, which just seems totally random to me. That wasn't needed, but I guess it's interesting. Yeah, I mean, the whole, like, face thing, the face cam thing was kind of weird, but, like, also, sure, whatever. I don't think it's a bad thing, I just don't know what the decision was with that. I don't know, maybe they're trying to appeal to furries, I guess? That's my only takeaway from that. Like, maybe that's what's going on there. Maybe they're just trying to appeal to furries that way. Fuck if I know. The multiplayer seems like a lot of fun. Oh, whoa. Ah, fuck, I clicked on the wrong one. God damn it. Whatever. Do I take the evasion? He's already got the damage +1. Sure, I'll take the evasion. Well, the co-op doesn't look that interesting to me. The other stuff, though, yeah. I don't know. I mean, the co-op... I think they all... to be honest, all the multiplayer stuff kind of looked interesting. I kind of like it. I don't know. That's just me. Give me Larry. No! Where's Larry? Fucking hell. Okay, wait a second. I should probably change Little Buddy to have power. So we're gonna, like, infuse. Power, get rid of weakness, do that. There we go. I think co-op would have been better if each player had their own ship. Fair enough. Wow, they are not giving me Larry. Like, at all. I'll take the extra gold. Ah! Get back up there. Oh, wait. Come over here. What are you doing? Come this way! Come this way! Oh my god, could you, like, come closer to the ledge? Come closer to the ledge. Hello? To the ledge! Oh my god. They're dicks. Fuck it, whatever. I'll just attack them like this, then. But he's inevitable! I mean, you know... But at the end of the day, I'm not a Star Fox fan, so it's whatevs. I mean, fair enough. I mean, the last Star Fox game I played was Star Fox 64. I do have, like... Which one is that? Fucking... I do have Star Fox Zero, I just never played it. It's still in the box. The only one I ever really played was Star Fox Command. I mean, I have Star Fox 64, I played that. I played Star Fox on Super NES, but like those were the only ones I actually played. The Super NES one and Star Fox 64. And I mean, for what it's worth, I really liked those. So... Also, I will say, I don't know if you've listened to any of the Star Fox music, but there's in two of the areas, I think it's like Sector Y and something else. There's when Cat comes in to help you help your team out, there's like a little jingle that plays, and I'm like. I went looking for it last night because I remembered it, and I was like, I remember this jingle sounding really nice, right? But I didn't realize that it was like literally like 15 or 20 seconds of a jingle. I thought it was like a song, or well, a full blown, you know, like full blown song. I thought it was like gonna be like 2 minutes long. No, it was like fucking 15, 20 seconds. I was like, bro, why couldn't that be a full fucking song? That sounded so fucking cool. I really liked it. Fuck. Motherfucker just took the brunt of that full fucking attack. Oh, I hate it. He was like, "Oh, you're gonna attack? Fuck you." Yeah, it was like that little jingle was really nice. I just wish it was a full blown song. Fuck. Fuck. Mineralize! Stop this attack! Stop it right now! Whatever attack you're doing, stop it! No attacking for you. Get rid of the fucking jello. Do. Bro, fucking Bob over there just fucking buffing up his damn shields. Man's got fucking 19 shield. Fucking Bob. Bob the Builder! I'm gonna fucking kick his ass. Could you imagine if the song actually went like that? Fucking Bob the Builder. They're like, Bob the Builder! I'm gonna fucking kick his ass! That'd be the best fucking song ever. Fucking 10 out of 10 song. Fucking play that shit on repeat. Let's heal, please. Maybe do a little. No, that. Oh, I must have already hit the corruption cleanse. Fuck. Well. Goddamn. I mean, we have quite a bit amount of corruption cleansing happening with demon dogs, so I think that's good. It's now little buddy's just getting hit with a bunch of corruption. Heals all allies for 3 times 9. Then, if all allies have full health, applies power to self. Actually, ooh. Wait, what's this? Applies temporary power to target ally, then shields for 2 for each power. Ooh. Meteor Charm and Volcanic Essence are both nice. I feel like I should give him Volcanic Essence, but also I do want the Meteor Charm. I'm gonna take Volcanic Essence. You got another chain! 'Cause I really needed this! Not really. I don't need more chains. Chain sucks. Well, I mean, it depends, but, like, for this, I don't really... Look, there's Larry! Fucking Larry's cheating on us with some other team! Fucking hell. Fucking Larry! I see how it is, Larry! I see how it is! I do want... Well, I don't really have... Alright, well... That's pretty much all my Aether, so... We're just gonna have to attack! Fuck you, Larry! Fuck you! Yeah, let's do that. Volcanic Essence. Shield. Fuck you, Larry! Piss off, Larry! Fucking piss off, man! You know, technically, I could probably... Actually, no, I can't, because I can't memento him. Never mind. I was gonna say, I could technically try to memento him, but, like, I couldn't break him, so... motherfucker! He jumped in front of the attack that I was gonna... Fuck you, Larry. Fuck you! Stupid KFC. You're next, KFC! You're next! Motherfucker, Stone Fist! KFC's dead. And now we just, you know, beat up the Whopper Jr. It's fine. Stone Fist and the Whopper Jr. is dead. Skill reroll. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. Looks like there's a thing back where we started. Oh, there's a care package over here. I'll take that. I'll take this. Give me the soul. Let's go to the witch. So wait, is this the area with the boss? Yep, okay, and it's Skelly Boy to boot. Okay. Who do we have? Is Larry in here? There's Larry! What was... Did I take Green Larry before? Yeah, I took Green Larry because we had Holy Breath. Alright, hold up. Before I even... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Wait, I'm switching Mandragora out for Larry. Yes! Yes. Every 20 damage absorbed by shields on allies applies power. Yes, we'll take that. Granted, Larry's level 2 instead of level 3, but I mean, it's fine. I have recovery, Comet Rush. Boo, little buddy benching his own. I am not a little buddy! Little buddy was the little buddy. That is not my own kind, sir. Okay, I don't need to switch anything out just yet, but we'll see once we... after this fight. Although, I'm not sure if we're gonna win this fight. Fire Fang! Kinda would have liked to have some more Wind Aether. Holy shit! Alright, shields. Heal. Fire Fang. God damn! That's a lot of fucking terror. I do not like it. Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! Larry's dead already because of bleed. Bro, what the fuck? I swear to God. It was inevitable, bruh. I'm actually kind of mad about that. What the hell is going on? Did I miss like a fight or something before here? I could have sworn I got all the fights. Why do I feel like I'm under-leveled for this? Fuck. Rip the goat again. Yeah. Like this, I feel like this team could have worked. It's just, I don't know. Did I miss a fight? I don't think I did. Well, that's it. GG. Runs over. God damn! I don't understand what the fuck happened! What the fuck? You benched a little bit, you doomed yourself. No, I did not doom myself! I had no intention of keeping him with us when I took him in the first place. The team wasn't built with him in mind. I was trying to get Larry. But apparently when I don't know, I feel like I was under-leveled. Maybe I missed a fight somewhere? Wait, who do I even... Oh, I have Falcon Zord with me. Wait... Is this what I'm doing? I'm building... Oh no. Oh no, do I build I don't really want to do this again. Do we stick with Falcon Zord? I've done this run so many fucking times. I don't really want to do this run again. You know, I don't want to do this run again. Switch. I've done the Falcon Zord run like millions of times. All right. All right, who do we got this time? Oh, okay, it's Circuit. Poison, weakness, force. Alright. There's Larry! Poison, weakness, force. I, once again, could take Larry. Although, I don't... That kind of leaves me without an attacker? Sorta? I'm gonna take Larry. Fuck it. I have no clue which one I'm gonna take for my third, but whatever. Pick equipment. At the end of your turn, applies 1 temporary power and heals self for 3. I'll take the scepter, sure. We'll give that to Larry. Fire dash. Fuck KFC. Holy breath. Fire dash. Toss the power over to circuit. There we go. And kill him. Ooh, another scepter. I mean, I don't really need another scepter, but sure, we'll give that to circuit. We're gonna need some sort of shielder, I think. No, Circuit is kind of a shielder, actually. I think. No, wait, is he? I don't know if this Circuit is, actually. No, I don't think he is, because he's like... He's poison something and... Force, right? No, he's not shield this time. The regular version of Circuit is shield, I think. Well... Fire dash. Toss the power over into Circuit. There we go. Now he's got 2 stacks. Do 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 do. Heal. Oh, that's a nice animation for that attack. Fire dash. Toss the power to Circuit. Level up! Deadly Sting. On crit, if it was triggered by force, applies 5 poison. Oh! Okay, wait a second. So yeah, he's poison, weakness, and force. That's what he is. Okay. Whenever poison triggers on enemy, applies poison to all enemies. I mean, I kind of want Plague, but also I want Deadly Sting, so I'm gonna take Deadly Sting. Whenever power... Oh, I do want power healing. I do. That's pretty nice. We're gonna take that. This way we can get power brand and then fucking do crazy amount of healing. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, okay. Wait, is that literally all the monsters that was here? Fucking hell. Alright, who do we have for the third option? We have Grim, Star Inkling, Whopper Jr., and Nose 4R2. No, I don't really want these. Reroll. Hellhound, KFC, Jin, and Gargalith. Or Gargoliath, whatever. Gargoliath! Gargoliath! I mean, he does give shield and power. I mean, that wouldn't be too bad. I definitely do not want Hellhound. Yeah, I'm gonna take Gargoliath. Fuck it. Gargoliath! At the end of each combat... oh, 1 extra EXP. Nice. Attack the Jello! Attack of the Killer Jellos! Okay, so wait, how did his thing work again? On support action, applies temporary power to self, right? And then whenever power is applied to this monster... Okay. So... Wait. Yeah, on support action. So... And this applies to force target. Okay, so let's do this. There we go. Smack him. Holy shit! That gave him 12 stacks in 1 hit? What the? Okay, no, sorry, that's 2 hits. Still, 12 stacks? Goddamn! Do 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 do. Holy breath! Give him the force. Toxic slash. Nice sidekick. Get rid of the Jello. Holy breath. Toxic slash. God damn, 23 stacks in 2 turns. Holy fuck. That's insane. Well, he died. Get wrecked. Alright, Larry. Hit him with the fire dash. Good damage. Good fucking damage. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. This is good shit. I'm liking this setup. Lance? We'll give the lance to Gargoliath. Wait, what was... Wait, there's a thing this way. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, is that... No, okay, never mind. That is not Lurker. Thought it was Lurker. Was gonna go and grab some teeth. Although it... Oh, what's this? Another scepter? Goddamn. I mean, you know, I could just give that to Gargoliath instead. Fuck it. The whole team has scepters! Fuck up the KFC. Though, actually, I should probably fuck up the gummy worm first. Because he's gonna he's gonna fucking apply poison and shit. Oh, he's not doing anything this turn. Alright, fine. We can leave the gummy worm alone. For now. Hit the KFC! Give him all the fucking poison! Imagine giving the poison to the KFC. Imagine. Imagine. You know what? Fire Dash, get rid of KFC. Give 3 power to everybody else. Toxic Slash. Gummy Worm will die by poison. Do 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 do. I'm just gonna pour myself a drink here. Hold on. Holding on. I mean, Holy Breath to heal, right? That gives him force, so his attacks are gonna crit anyway. There we go. I win. I win! I win! Ha 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 ha! Level up! Wait, how did Circuit get a level before Larry? The fuck? They should have... Oh, probably because of the 1 extra. Right. Now a little break from Trails in the Sky chapter. Nice. How you liking it so far? Now let's look at what you're playing. I'm playing Aethermancer. Applies 2 poison to all monsters. No, I do not want to do that. 3x3 water earth damage against all enemies. Applies 3 poison to all enemies and self. And self? I don't like that. Reroll. 3x3 earth damage against target enemy. Applies force to all allies. Oh, I mean, that's kind of nice. Heals all allies for 2x7, applies 2 force to all allies, cleanses 2 corruption from all allies on first use each. I mean, that's pretty nice too. Applies 2 force to target ally, cleanses. I mean, that's for target ally. Oh, I'll take Force of Flowers, fine. On every 2 support action, applies power to self. Whenever an ally triggers sidekick, shields both attackers for 4. For every 3 power applied to allies, generates 1 random Aether. Power Generator can be pretty nice once I get Power Brand for Larry, I think, so I'm gonna take Power Generator. It's okay, but I only have 3 hours in it, and I will not play Nightmare. Oh, definitely not. Don't do it. Do not hurt yourself by playing Nightmare. Don't do it. I'm gonna scrap the Lance. I don't need it. Honestly, I've heard a lot of good things about the Trails in the Sky remake. Especially because, like, the original Trails in the Sky game, like, it's a there's a drastic change in the gameplay because the original Trails in the Sky game did not have the the field combat the way it is in the remake, and also the original turn-based combat in the original was so much different. So it's definitely going to be a whole lot more refined. If I was only under 2 hours, I would refund it because of the Nightmare achievement. This was a joke. Oh. I mean, I'm not the type of person that platinums games, so like the achievement doesn't bother me. I don't bother with it. Okay, let's do Deluge Strike. I don't need them. What's wrong with Nightmare? I was more so saying, well, it's more so like if it's your first time playing a game, you don't really need, like, don't like fucking hit your head, like bash your head into a wall by playing on like the hardest fucking difficulty in the game. That's more so the take that I was taking. Cause like Nightmare, like Trails in the Sky, like the enemies get really fucking difficult on like the higher difficulties, and like if it's your first time playing, like, bruh. Especially a certain boss. There's the one boss who fucking he's already fucking difficult on normal. Like the way, like, there's one boss towards the end of Trails in the Sky. I don't know how it is on the remake, but he's already super fucking difficult in the original. On just normal mode. Like, he gets multiple turns, he can spam his, he can use his S-Craft, he pushes your allies to, like, other ends of the field, which made it extremely difficult for you to even, maintain, like, healing and whatever support you had. Plus, you don't even get, like, you don't really have that great of a team. You get, I think it was Shara, Chloe, and Estelle, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. It's been a while, but like I remember that battle being extremely fucking difficult. And then going from like if it's your like going from all the other battles beforehand and then going to him. It was like a huge difficulty spike in my opinion. So like playing that on normal, and then like if you were to play that on Nightmare, and it's like your first time playing the fucking game, like I just don't think it's fair. Like I don't think that's a fair fight. I mean, like I personally, I just see it like I just more so look at it like I would not play Nightmare on your first time playing the games. Like, I just think you end up hurting yourself. You know, I don't know. That's my take on it, though. I mean, you can. Just depends on how good you are at strategy in RPGs. My last game with this kind of round fight was Final Fantasy 13. I think back then, 2009 or 2010. Got you. Would also say it depends on the resources you can get before that fight. I mean, the problem is you're not gonna see it coming. Like there's a you're not gonna like that's the type of fight where it's like you're not really gonna see, like, from what I remember, it wasn't the type of fight that like you knew beforehand you were going into like one of the hardest fights in the fucking game. Like it's one of those fights where it's like, oh, I'm gonna go fight, you know. I think it was like I don't know. I don't. It's been a while, but like I don't think it's one of those fights where it's like, there was a lot there. I remember there was a lot that happened, but it's not one of those where it's like, I don't think it's easy to prepare for. I don't know. if you explore, though, it's possible you'll have the tools needed to get through the stuff. Other than that, it's just game mechanics. I mean, yes, it's if you explore enough, it's possible you'll have the tools. The problem with the original Trails in the Sky is that the original Trails in the Sky hid things from everybody. Like shit was hidden in places that like you can miss stuff. And I mean like what was it? There was like for the ultimate weapon in Trails in the Sky, like to get your ultimate weapon in Trails in the Sky 1, like there's two extremely missable things where it was like you had to collect all the Book of Carnelias, right? And then one of the Book of Carnelias was inside the tavern, so it's like you get to the what was the name of the place? You get to one of the little fortresses, whatever. You're supposed to go there to go speak with General Morgan, right? You go to speak to General Morgan. You get turned away. You go not turned away. You get told to wait. So you go to sit in the tavern. You try to get the book there, but you can't get it right now. It's not. You're not able to get it. You're not like the guy won't give it to you. So you have to progress the story. So you talk to Oliver. It progresses the story, right? It forces you out of the tavern, and you're supposed to go back and talk to General Morgan, right? If you go and talk to General Morgan, you now missed your chance to get the Book of Carnelia. You have to, instead of going to General Morgan, you have to go back into the tavern and talk to the guy again, and now he gives it to you. So that was like one of the that's just like one example of them making it that you miss something or that you can miss something. It's like the window to get it is like extremely small. They do that a lot throughout Trails in the Sky 1 in the original. I don't know how they handle it in the remake. The remake is a lot different, I think, but I don't know how they handle it in the remake. Especially since there's no indication that it's there. Like there's like. The originals didn't have any. The originals didn't have like any indicators of that being a thing. It didn't have like. You didn't even know the Book of Carnelia was a thing unless you like examined one of the bookshelves in like the. I think it was like the mayor in Grancel. I think it was in her building. There's like a shelf that you can examine. You get a Book of Carnelia, but also you didn't know that you needed all the Books of Carnelia in order to get the ultimate weapon because there's nothing telling you about that at all. And then there was like to get the last Book of Carnelia at the end of the game during I think during the celebration or whatever that was going on, you need to walk around the one building 4 times, but you have to walk around it like as if you're walking behind the one character that's also walking around it, and you have to follow them, like you have to slowly follow them behind the building 4 times and talk to them each time you do like a full rotation, and then on the 4th time they talk to like they talk to you again, and then you have to go and talk to the one guy in front of the building, and then he gives you the last book or some shit like that. It was such a roundabout way. It's like, why would you do a thing like that? There's no indication that you would even get a book or anything. Like, it was such a weird, like... but I mean, that was the original Trails in the Sky 1 was like that. It did some weird shit. I mean, they do that a lot in Tales too. I heard that slip. I mean, the good old days. I mean, I enjoyed Trails in the Sky 1, but like the hidden bullshit is like, I don't know. I think it was a little insane, but also I think it's like, I feel like it's one of those, what's it called? Like, it's just a, how do you phrase that? it's just a mechanic of its age or whatever, like that. It's just how things were, because like back then it was like trying to implement certain things and trying to make games more interesting. It's like you had to like, it's just a matter of like, you know, I don't know, fucking whatever. I don't know how the new one is. 3 hours in, cannot tell much, and this is my first Trails game. I mean, that's fair. Well, my thing was, I just don't think whenever somebody's getting started in a game, I always like my opinion is, I personally feel it's best to just start in normal. Like if you feel like you want to get into nightmare mode, sure, but like I feel like it's always best to start on normal. Meteor Charm is actually kind of nice. I'll take that. Of course, I can't speak on Trails games. I only have experience with a couple of these games on Nightmare. I was trying to go through all the ones I liked on Nightmare. I mean, that's fair. I think I think Trails games can be really cheap. I feel like they take real cheap shots when it comes to Nightmare mode, and I just don't think I think if it's your first experience playing a Trails game, I don't think Nightmare mode is the way to go. That's all. Those you gotta lock the fuck in. Yeah, I feel that. Like my thing is like. The best thing about Trails, or most of the Trails games, I feel is like the storytelling. I can't say that for all Trails games, because I like, you know, there are certain, you know, games in the series that I think flopped, in my opinion. To me, I think they, like, you know, dropped the ball, so to speak. But overall, I think like aside from like the turn-based combat and how they're trying to like sometimes like to some aspect trying to innovate it and whatever, I think the combat is fine, but I think the story is like the main appeal. And I think do I want to keep weakness on him? I think as a first-time player, I think it's best to play it on normal. I mean, I could switch out weakness for power, right? I don't need weakness. Poison, power, force. Heal, force, power. Psychic, shield, power. I do think I should probably switch out... Well, no, I think I can leave the psychic. I mean, if I can get, if I can, I'd probably switch out the sidekick for force. Honestly, the only turn-based RPG where I openly despise the hardest difficulty is Omega Quintet, and that's just due to it having a game mechanic that I think is stupid. Hard difficulty just makes you have to deal with that stupid mechanic more often. Yeah, no thanks. I mean, that's fair. I think, like, the thing with the original Trails game, like the original Trails in the Sky 1, was, like, the way... I mean, you remember the... I think you've played the original... You've played Trails in the Sky 1, right? You remember how it was, like, your characters moved on a grid in Trails in the Sky 1. It wasn't, like... It wasn't so much of, like, you had to... You could move around and whatnot. It was, like, characters moved on a grid. Like... imagine having like this really fucking huge area, right? As like right, I think like your second to last boss fight, whatever. You have this extremely huge area. You get really close to like the enemies, so that this way you can actually start hitting them. And then he knocks you into the he knocks all your characters into separate corners of the map. And now you have to walk all the way back over to him in order to actually start hitting him. Like it's really fucking annoying. But I mean, it's not, I mean, granted, it's not like that in the remake. That much I do know. But I don't know exactly how cheap of a boss he is in the remake. Yeah, I do remember the movement being more restrictive. Yeah, it was a pain. I don't know how other people dealt with that on Nightmare mode. Like, that, to me, just seems like a pain in the ass. Like, I'm not about that. That gives me Wind and Earth. Sure, we'll smack for Wind and Earth. And then we'll heal. And then stop him from doing poison. I don't need to play it on Nightmare, and I don't like playing the same game again and again. That's fair. That's fair. There are times, like, I've revisited a lot of games in the past. Like, I've played Final Fantasy IX multiple times. Like, I don't really mind revisiting a game. It's more of just, like, the first time, I'd rather go through it without, like, stressing myself out over fights. It's not true. I play Hearts of Iron 4 very often. I mean, that's fair. For me, it depends on how easy I find the game. I'd probably suggest at least hard difficulty if I think the game is easy enough to understand. That's fair. That is fair. God damn. Also, god damn. All the buffs. But if you're also the type of player that doesn't care about challenge, then yeah, just play on normal. Yeah, true. True. Okay, if I can get Power Brand, having Meteor Charm and Power Brand will be fucking amazing. So basically, the thing with Larry is that when Larry does... So, as you can see, he's got like 13 stacks of that blue sword. That's called temporary power, right? It basically increases my damage. Larry will get stacks of temporary power, and then when he finally does an attack and hits an enemy, he transfers that temporary power to his allies. So now they'll have that buff as well. So, like, pretty much I'm going to do it, like, right now. So, like, I'm going to attack this guy. And now they'll both have the temporary power. So, Meteor Charm gives me temporary power And Power Brand gives me temporary power. And then the other thing is that he also has it, because I have the trait for it, the power healing. Whenever power is applied to this monster, heals each ally for 4. So whenever I use Meteor Charm and whenever I use Power Brand, he's healing my allies as well. So I just need to get Power Brand. And I don't have much games with high hours. When I played it at start, 1,192 hours. But Hearts of Iron 4, I have about 1,850. God damn! I have quite a few games that I've gotten into the hundreds with. I mean, pretty much every Trails game I've played, I end up with like somewhere around like 200 hours. So, because they're long games in general, especially if you're trying to get like all the stuff in the game, like you're trying to get all the items and whatever, and actually read all the dialogue. Like they can be really long games. If I do Meteor Charm, I only have 2 wild, which will only leave me enough for that. Which means... Well... Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna do this anyway. Other than Persona 5, for me, RPGs don't tend to have 3-digit hours for me unless I played the game multiple times. Got you. Stellaris about 378 hours, and SnowRunner 651. Or it's something like this guy where you're expected to grind for a long time. I mean, fair. Fair. This guy had a lot of has a lot of grinding. Yeah. Honestly, I think Splatoon 2 was probably my highest playtime, because, well, I say that, but then again, is it Splatoon 2? Hold up. Hold on. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. Where's my... I think Splatoon 2 is probably my longest playtime, but... Yeah, no, I think Splatoon 2 is pretty much up there as my longest one. Like, Splatoon 2 I had, like, about 1,500, 1,800, somewhere around there. Whereas, like, the next highest thing for me would probably be, like, Terraria, which is, like, 1,200, and then Pal World, which is, like, 900. Yeah. But that's basically it. Like, everything else, it starts to go back into, like, just 100 hours. You know. Yeah. Fuck you, Phantom Soul, Splatoon 2 this, motherfucker! How you doing, Phantom Soul? How's your day going, brother? This is my highest games. Most others are under 100 or even less, 2 to 12. That's fair. None of my Steam games have surpassed 500. I mean... I don't know what to tell you, Mike. But you also tend... I feel like you tend to prefer the shorter games, Mike. Like, I don't think... Like, Mike, I don't think you're gonna play a game that's like... I don't think you'd be interested in, like, Minecraft or Terraria or, like, you know, I don't think you'd be interested in, like, the sandbox-type games, you know? Which are, like, the type of games that you'd spend, like, so much fucking time on. I don't know. I feel like you're into more of, like, the the shorter hour type games. I am, wait for it, tired. No big surprise there. Fuck you, Phantom Soul. I mean, that's fair, though. That makes sense. I'm doing alright, I'm doing alright. I mean, the games I spent the most time on was... one was Under Night, and the others were Final Fantasy X, 10-2, Grand Blue, Fantasy Relink, Tomb Raider, because I did so many runs of it. That's fair. But I don't have much games, 50 games, but most of them don't even have just a few hours, or I haven't even started the games. I got them free. Got you. Got you. That makes sense. I tend to like to spend a lot of time playing games. So like I do tend to lean towards like the games that, you know, are pretty long in general. Like, I mean, yeah, like I do like Minecraft. I like Terraria. I like what is it? The TCG shop simulator. That was kind of fun. At least for a while. I put a little bit of time into that. Yeah, I mean, like I'm into that type of stuff, you know. But yeah, I don't have any games where I spent that much time on just one run. I mean, you know. Other than Grand Blue one, I guess. That's fair. I got a couple hours. I got a couple of, you know, of games with a couple of 100 hours. I think, honestly, the only reason with, I think with Splatoon 2, I'd say Splatoon 2 is probably different than pretty much all the others in terms of why it has a lot of hours on it. Because Splatoon 2 was my stream, like my Friday stream game. Like I played that every Friday for hours on end, and I streamed I would stream that every Friday, and I was like, it was a game that I streamed every Friday and I used to make it that I used to try to get like everybody in chat to play with us, or with me, whatever, to play the game with me. So it was more of like some game that I was playing with everybody in chat, and we were doing that every Friday. And that was like 200 and something streams of that. So I think that one is the anomaly in terms of like why it has so many hours, because that was more of something I was doing for like a stream thing, and it was also, I mean, and to be fair, it was also something I really enjoyed doing for stream. It's just Splatoon 3 did not hit as well as Splatoon 2 did. I'm getting close to 10,000 hours on Genshin. What the fuck am I doing? I mean, that's a you problem. I don't know what to tell you there, Phantom Soul. And I played it with you, so I got a lot of hours in it. Yeah, see, exactly. For every 20 damage absorbed by shields on allies applies power to... Wait, do I not have... Oh, I don't. Okay. For every 20 damage absorbed by shields on allies applies power to the ally with the lowest amount of power. Yeah, I'm gonna take Prime Absorption. Mineralize, which gives me shield. I don't want these. I mean, yeah, no, I don't want these. Petal Spell is nice, but Charge Up is nice. That's a good free action, I think. Shields all allies for 6, deals damage to all enemies equal to the amount of shield on this monster. I mean, Lightning Shield is also pretty good. I'm gonna take Charge Up, though. Okay, wait. Let's not go into the next area yet. There's still more monsters, I think. Okay, also, this makes more sense. Look at my levels here. It's 4, 3, and 3. Like, I went into that last fight in the last run with, like, at 3, 2, and 2. Stop playing gacha, it's better for your wallet. Oh, Phantom Soul, I don't think Phantom Soul spends nearly that much money on the game. I think Phantom Soul is good at controlling his wallet. The other game I probably spent the most time on would be SFXT? Street Fighter, wait. Is that Street Fighter? I don't know. SFXT? I'm not even sure what that is. Oh, Street Fighter X Tekken! Right. Okay, I think that's right. Yeah. Yeah! I figured it out right before you typed it. Hey, I'm nice. As that was the my main fighting game for the longest time. I haven't touched the top-ups this patch cycle. Got you. There you go, see? See, he's good at controlling his wallet, I think. Question mark. You're more of a Dead or Alive player? Nice. Alright, let's fight Trent. I used to be more of like a... I used to be more of into like Milty Blood and BlazBlue. Those were my fighting games. But I kind of got out of fighting games. I just don't really have the... I don't really want to spend time trying to, like, sit there and like, practice combos and whatever. Also, I think, I didn't really like how BlazBlue ended up. Well, not BlazBlue itself, but more like the character, my character that I used to play in BlazBlue. I didn't kind of like where they went with that character in future games. I haven't touched a fighter in almost 2 years. Do miss mashing the buttons a bit. I mean... I don't. I do not miss mashing the buttons. Granted, I do like Smash Bros, but I also don't really feel like playing it, like, ever. It's one of those games, like, it was fun to play, I enjoyed playing it with friends, and I kind of miss playing it with friends, but also I don't feel like playing it. Does that make sense? Honestly, my opinion of Smash Bros. Has gone down since Ultimate came out. That's fair. There was there's a lot that I liked about Ultimate, but then there's also, like, some of the character decisions that they made for Ultimate I didn't like. Like, I still hold the opinion Minecraft Steve should not have been in Smash Bros. But I also hold the opinion that, you know, Ryu and Ken also shouldn't have been in Smash Bros. Like, there's, like, Ryu, Ken, Minecraft Steve, Terry Bogard. I don't think they should have been in Smash Bros. I also feel like we had a lot of Fire Emblem characters that all kind of felt relatively the same because a lot of them were all, like, just sword users. I don't know. Now I remember Bloody Roar was a top fighting game for me. Bloody Roar was, the only Bloody Roar I played was the one on GameCube. Bloody Roar Primal Fury, I think it was called. That game was pretty cool. Yeah, it should have been Evil Ryu and Violet. No. I hold the opinion that, like, this may sound crazy. Fighting game characters should not have been in Smash Bros. That's my opinion. Maybe crazy, but that's how I feel. To be honest, I think third-party characters in general should have never... I also agree. Okay. I personally... I've said this before. I personally feel when it comes to Smash Bros, the characters that should have been in Smash Bros should have been limited to Nintendo characters. Because I don't know. When Smash Bros. When Smash 64 came out, it felt like it was just Nintendo characters, and it felt like the whole purpose of Smash Bros. was basically a way of like having your favorite Nintendo character fight against each other. That's kind of what it seemed like to me. And then like over time that changed, and we got like Sonic and Snake, and then it's like we got like other like third-party characters, and I was just like, okay. Like Cloud and Sephiroth, and I was just like, okay. But I think, personally, I'm forgiving of those. I kind of still don't like the idea of having fighting game characters in Smash Bros. Because, in my opinion, it seems kind of like, it kind of seems weird to have, like, in my opinion, because it's like, oh, we're gonna put like, here's all these characters that are not fighting game characters, and we're gonna pit them up against fighting game characters, and it's kind of like, I don't know, I don't really like the idea, I don't know. After Snake and Sonic, I think they shouldn't have gone any further than that. I mean, fair. After a while, I grew used to the third-party editions. Minecraft still makes me look at them weird, though. Yeah, the Minecraft one, I just don't entirely agree with at all. The Minecraft one is the one... I think that one is the one that I will... I look at it as it was just used as a cash grab. The only reason that one was ever included was because it's a cash grab. That's literally all it is. Like, I could forgive a lot of the other ones simply because, like, they didn't feel like cash grabs. Like, oh, we're gonna put, you know, Ryu and Ken, right? We're gonna put Sephiroth and Cloud. Like, I feel like the Minecraft one felt like the biggest cash grab out of all of them. I don't know. But then again, I have an irrational disdain for Minecraft since I also don't like its inclusion in Sonic Racing It's in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds? Yeah, that just feels like cash grab. At the start of combat, whenever an enemy is staggered, applies 1 force and 2 temporary power. I mean, the 2 temporary power is nice. I don't know if I want that. At the end of your turn, deals a water hit to all enemies. No, I don't really want that. When an ally reaches 2 force stacks, it generates 2 random Aether. I mean... I don't really want either. Well, I'll take this for now. Yes! Permafrost shields! Fuck yes. Unfortunately, yeah. Jesus. That... I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief. That just seems like a cash grab. Like, why would you put Minecraft Steve in Sonic Racing? Like, what the fuck? Because you want people to pay for the game, obviously. You want money. I mean, from a business perspective, it makes sense, right? Reroll a trait. Larry. Reroll cruelty. For every 100 healing of your allies, applies 2 power to each ally. Yeah, sure, we'll take that. Sega need that money. I mean, you know, that's what it sounds like to me. Honestly, Sonic Crossworlds has a lot of guest characters for promotional reasons. Pac-Man, Mega Man, Avatar. They're getting a lot of weird additions. That definitely sounds weird. I mean, Mega Man doesn't sound weird to me only because, like, it's Nintendo. Like, I feel like it's not weird in the sense of, like, Mega Man gets thrown in randomly to, like, Nintendo games as, like, a guest character. In, like, the side Nintendo games, like, he gets thrown into Smash Bros. Why? Because Capcom doesn't want to, like, actually make a new, like, a new Mega Man that's not classic Mega Man, so we're gonna throw Mega Man into, like, just random games. I don't know. But it's always, like, the Nintendo games. I don't know. That's, I don't know. They are, yes, classic. Classic. That was the key word there. They'll make classic Mega Man games, but they won't make, like, you know, Mega Man, they won't make a new Mega Man X, they won't make new Mega Man Legends, they won't make new, like, any of the other Mega Man type, genre, like, other genres, they're not gonna touch those. They'll just make classic. They'll continue making classic. Fucking hate it. Since NGS is not running good, they need money. I mean, you know? Oh, you must have misheard me then. Yeah, I was trying to say that classic Mega Man is the only one that they'll continue to remake. Or not remake, but make new games of. What do we have here? Everybody's using a scepter, but I don't really need the scepter, to be fair. Well, the scepter's actually pretty nice. All allies gain plus 10 crit chance and 10% evasion. I don't really need crit chance because the thing... this only works if I use force, not crit. And I don't have anything else for crit. This does increase shielding, but it's only by 1. Yeah, I don't need these. I'll take the free soul and then we just take the EXP. Level up! They also put SpongeBob into Sonic Crossworlds, and I'm still confused as to why. Yeah, what the fuck? That's so weird. Stuff like that makes me glad I didn't buy that game. I mean, you know, fair. Thought that was a mod when I first saw that. Well, I mean, I guess not. Applies temporary power. Well, okay, so do I... 3 times 3 damage against target enemy, applies force to all allies. I mean, Tremble seems pretty nice, too. I don't really need Meteor Charm if I have Meteor Charm on Larry. Granted, I don't, and that means I don't have a free action, but I can always change one of the other 3 to be like a free action. So, Tremble just gives him more force. Yeah, I'll take Tremble. Let's go Knight. Alright, we're in the second area. And the team is kind of working out so far. event. Do I want to trade some equipment? Oh! The new equipment will be equipped to the same monster. Wait, so I'm trading. I'm not... Okay, I mean... I kinda want to, only because, like, I could get something really good. Let's go. I mean... Whenever a buff is applied to this monster, 25% chance to... Yep. Yeah, you know what? We'll take the talisman. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Talisman is good. Lurker! Like, I was at least fine with Hatsune Miku and Joker from Persona 5 being in the game, since they at least still fit under Sega's brand to an extent. I mean, Miku is Sega's brand, isn't it? Like, that's literally... That's one of their biggest things, isn't it? The rest, though, aside from the other usual Sega characters like Knights, I, and that character from Yakuza, the others just look random. I mean, it sounds random. Then again, I mean, the other thing is that Sega technically... I guess technically I shouldn't be surprised by the Sega including a bunch of random characters, only because that, like, when you look at Phantasy Star Online, right, which is, you know, NGS, New Genesis, right, they do a lot of collabs. They've always done, like, a lot of collabs with, like, the Fate Stay Night games, or Fate Stay Night anime, whatever. They've done collabs with, like, you know, a bunch of other fucking characters. I'm pretty sure that, like, some of the characters that are actually being included, well, aside from SpongeBob, I feel like they've probably done collabs in Phantasy Star as well with those. So, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised by that. Miku is owned by Krypton. Sega just makes the Project Diva games. Got you. Where's Kasane Tito, though? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't really know too much about the Miku stuff, to be fair. Shield. Do 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 do. Could you not take the Aether from me, goddammit? Alright, let's do that. Bro, all that healing. Very good. Give him that. They should take more. No, they should not! Hit him with Tremble. More shields. The music and the voice of this Miku stuff, if you want to torture me, just let me hear her sing. I mean, I guess fair. But yeah, that game ended up being one that I was initially interested in, especially since they brought back the Extreme Gear boards from Sonic Riders. But then the more I saw of the game, and them adding those characters just made me like the game less and less. Fair, got you. That's fair. I understand that. Bro, Fire Dash is literally gonna fucking kill him. Holy shit. He's going from... Wait. He's got 97 HP and 12 shield. I'm just gonna kill him with Fire Dash. God damn. If it didn't miss, it would have killed. Oh, nope, never mind. Holy shit! That attack from Garglith, what the hell? Garglyeth, what the hell, man? Hurricane Punch. And Tremble. Well, we doing some serious damage now. This team's working out pretty nicely. Level up! His free action is the charge up. Shields target ally for 2 times 6, shields all allies for 4, applies 3 force to all allies. You know, actually, that's not too bad. I'll take Diamond Shield. The game Aethermancer is what Pokemon should be, not this crap from... I mean, to some extent, yeah. I kind of agree with you on that. Meteor, on support action converts 1 random Aether into Wild Aether and Shield Cell for 2. On support action. I mean, whoops. I mean, he has 3 support actions, so... yeah, we can trash the Scepter for Meteorite. To be fair, this game does kind of get repetitive at the moment, but this game is also in early access. This one, because right now there's only 3 biomes, and the amount of monsters in the game are, like, there's not a whole lot of monsters, so this game does kind of get repetitive at some point. But if imagine if this was Pokemon, like, you have thousands of Pokemon to choose from, and then you basically make it into a roguelite, and you just, like, create a bunch of different biomes based off of, like, all the different regions that, like, are available in Pokemon games, like, you know, Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, right? Pokemon could make a game very similar to Aethermancer, and, like, it could end up being, I want to say, if they actually put their mind to it and actually, like, sat down and actually, like, busted their ass, they could make a game better, way better than this. They could. Will they ever? No. No. Granted, that's not to say that Aethermancer is bad. Aethermancer is fucking amazing. Did you see the newest Pokemon? This is just lazy crap. Even an indie studio could make it better. I mean, I will say I think that's kind of a bad comparison. I feel like the whole even an indie studio can do it better. I think that's kind of a shitty comparison nowadays, because the way I see it, indie studios do shit better because they're more passionate, right? It's not like the idea that an indie studio can do something better than, like, a AAA developer is mostly because, like, AAA developers just throw money around and expect shit to hit to stick nowadays. And I feel like they're not as passionate as, like, indie studios are. Indie studios or indie developers, whatever, they're way more passionate. They put way, like, I can't say that they put way more work into it because I don't know, but I feel like they put way more thought into it, right? And I think, like, that's the problem with AAA. They don't do that. They just... They do. There's a lot of recycling and redoing the same tried and true, right? And it's not a, like, I feel like it's not the fact that even, like, I kind of, at this point, I kind of just expect an indie studio to be better than, I kind of expect an indie game to kind of just be better than a AAA game. In terms of, like, fun. So, like, I don't know, the idea of, like, even they could do it better is, it's not about, like, even they can do it better. I think it's more of, like, I kind of just expect them to do it better. Because they're, like, I think they're just going to end up being better. This is what I mean. More passion, and Nintendo just lives from IP and from the IP, and they are lazy. I mean, I kind of feel like Nintendo's problem is that they're trying to appeal to everyone, and by doing that, they're appealing to less and less people now. Yes, I kind of agree with that. I just noticed that the Beastmaster, or whatever title it is, looks different. Oh yeah, because sorry. I'm like jumping from comment to comment. Basically, Cyrix here, the Beast Tamer, the Beastmaster, they added it, one of the last updates added in the fusion mechanic, and by conjunction they added in the alchemist class. So right now I'm using the alchemist class on Cyrix, and that's why he looks different. So there's two classes in this game. You have your default beast, the Beast Tamer class, whatever it's called. I forget the name of what it's called. And then you have Alchemist. But yeah, also Mike, I agree. I do feel like Nintendo's problem is that they're trying to appeal to everyone, and by doing that, they're appealing to less and less people now. But like, I don't know. It's such a weird thing because. I always felt like, I've always felt like Nintendo was always the type that's like, they make their games to be fun for the gamers. They're not the type of company to just make a game to look visually appealing. Like, you know, like some of games nowadays have become just more of like hyper realistic looking, and you know, they have great. They're technically, they're technical marvels, but they're just not fun, right? I've always felt like Nintendo games have always been like, they strive to be fun. And I'm kind of starting to feel like Nintendo's doing that less and less. Feel like they used to do that. It kind of doesn't feel. Yeah, exactly that. Like they used to do that, and now it's like, eh. Also, I don't know if you guys have heard, you might have heard, last night, well, I say last night, but I guess early this morning, whatever, the prices of the Switch 2 are going to be raised by $50 in September. Which is not exactly Nintendo's fault. I can't exactly blame Nintendo for this one. It's more so because the price of hardware, the price for hardware has gone up. The price for things like RAM and hard drives and stuff like that have gone up because of AI. So that's kind of, I can't say it's Nintendo's fault. It's just, at this point, it just kind of is what it is. Nintendo's good at... I mean, they are. They definitely are. Yeah, I saw that and I was just like, God damn. Like, that is some shit, bro. That is some shit. Like, the Switch 2 is now going to be even more expensive. And it's, like I said, it's because fucking AI. Like, AI is just driving the prices of hardware up. Which, that's something I talked about, I've talked about, I think, earlier this week, or sometime last week, where it's like, I need another hard drive, and fucking getting a hard drive is fucking expensive! You think they're gonna increase the subscription prices? Bruh. I hope not. I don't want them to increase subscription prices. That would be fucking terrible. On-interrupt applies power to self. I guess I'll take the Lava Surge. It's not what I want, though. I have not gotten Power Brand. This kinda sucks. No, I don't want the Tome. But they're decreasing the price for digital games. I mean, that's good. That is good. I think. I'm hoping. As far as I'm understanding, that's good. I mean, I feel like that should have been a norm, but, like, I feel like that should have been the norm. Like, a digital game should cost less than a physical. It was kind of surprising that they announced the new Star Fox game for only $60 and $50 for digital. I mean, that makes me happy that they did that. That sounds like a good thing to me. Please don't fucking throw in a random thing that's gonna be like, oh, well, yeah, but on the other hand... Please don't. No, don't do like, but, comma... Huh. Shield. I mean, it is just surprising. Okay. Nintendo will find a way to add the butt sooner or later. Oh no. No. Nintendo don't sell much games, and Nintendo is selling Switch 1 games with upgrade Switch 2 for 80 to 90 euros. Yeah, true. The funny thing is that apparently the Switch 2 is like one of their best. Like it's currently selling a lot. Like it's been selling really well. So, I mean, I don't know. Even the hardcore Nintendo fanboys are not buying games. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying that. It's just I'm kind of shocked that, like, I think it's kind of shocking that the Switch 2 is selling so well. More so, it's like it's shocking that it's selling so well because even though it's like so fucking like expensive, you know. Oh yeah, no, I mean definitely the game. Well, yeah, definitely the games are like their biggest income, but at the same time, it's not. I can't. The thing is, when we're talking about like the Switch 2 and its games, like if you're when you're looking at it and like you're saying like they're saying that the Switch 2 is like really selling like fucking hotcakes, right? It's selling like crazy. Obviously, Switch 2 games are selling as well, right? Like if they sold if they're selling a lot of Switch 2s, they're also selling a lot of Switch 2 games. Because the same people that are buying that Switch 2 are probably buying a Switch 2 game along with that. Even if it's just one. Like, they're still buying... Like, most of the time, like, I would say 9 out of 10 are still buying a Switch 2 game with it. And most of that is probably Pokemon based. I mean, yeah, the merch, they also do sell like a fuck ton of merch. And yeah, it is Pokemon based. Pokemon merchandise sells like fucking nuts. On every 3 attack applies power to self. I mean, that's literally every Deluge Strike. Or every Tremble. 4 stacks on allies now only apply to the first hit of each attack. Allies deal +2 crit damage for every stack. No. I'm gonna take momentum there. Switch 2 sales figures are plumbing. This is a reason why they're making the games back to the old price, what they had on Switch 1. They're not making it an old price. They're increasing the price. They're not lowering the price of the Switch 2. It's going up. Not necessarily. From Nintendo's site, Switch 2 hardware has sold nearly 20 million units. Software has 49 million units. Wait, what do you... Not necessarily what? Wait, I'm so confused. Switch 1 has sold 156 million units, with software selling 1,582,000,000. I'm talking about the games, not the hardware. Oh, the games probably yes. I don't. Well, I think that's hard to talk on, because I think when it comes to the games, I think they're kind of. They pretty much said that they're each one that they make is basically gonna, like, the prices are gonna vary, like, it depending on what they think the price, what the game is worth. If they think the game is worth 80, they're gonna make it cost 80. If they think it's worth 50, they're gonna make it cost 50. I think for Nintendo, I don't think they're gonna make all their games the same price. I think they're just messing with the prices for the games. They're not all going to be the same price. The ratio of Switch 2 software to hardware is orders of magnitude lower than Switch 1. Okay, wait, but why are we... I'm so confused. I'm confused as to what you're responding to, Merc. Yeah, I'm confused as to what you're responding to. I'm sorry. They are lowering the prices of games for... Yes, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to be, like, varied. Like, I think... You were saying that people getting Switch 2 were buying Switch 2 software more than not. Okay. I don't see... On average, people getting Switch 2 hardware are only getting effectively 2 games specific to Switch 2. Oh. Are you trying to disprove my point, or are you... I'm confused here, because you're effectively proving my point here. I'm so confused. Like, I'm so confused, because... I'm not sure I understand. If a Switch 2, if there's 20 million units sold of Switch 2, and then there's 49 million units of the software, which is like the games, was sold, effectively, more games are being sold than the Switch 2, which is what I said? I'm confused. Are you like... Huh? And then you said, on average, people getting Switch 2 hardware only get effectively 2 games specific to Switch 2? Which is, you're giving it more credit than what I said, because I said at least 1. So... it just sounds like you're just making my case for me? But the way you said it, the way you phrased it, sounded like you were trying to discredit what I said? Do I have something wrong here? Your indication seems to be that people were getting a lot more Switch 2 games than the sales numbers really indicate. No, I think that's just your takeaway as opposed to what I was saying. I think you misunderstood what I was saying then. If that's what you took away from what I was saying, I think you're misunderstanding what I was saying. My point was, the point here was that Tank was saying that Nintendo makes Nintendo makes more of their money based off of the conversation was Tank was saying that Nintendo makes more of their money based more of their money from their games than they do their consoles. And I was saying, what I was trying to say was, well, Nintendo has said that their Nintendo Switch 2 is selling very well. And that if the console is selling very well, then that means they're at least selling one game with, at least selling one Switch 2 game with each console, which means they are still selling Switch 2 games. So and now you're telling me they have sold more games than they have consoles, which just furthers my point. That's what I was saying. There was no I wasn't trying to indicate that there's like a lot more Switch 2 games than sales numbers really indicate. That was not my that was not what I was saying. My takeaway was that people are buying the Switch 2 and they're also buying a Switch 2 game. I was just thinking, is that really true though? I would think most people that have bought one just got it because it's a better version of Switch 1. Got you. That is going to be true. Most companies are selling their consoles near cost in order to establish an install base, so the profit margin on games will be much higher. I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, I understand that, and I'm just saying that, like, okay, but they're also selling their games with when people are buying the consoles, they're like most of those people are also buying at least one game. You're telling me they're buying at least 2 games based off of whatever. So you gave it more credit than I'm giving it. So, or like they were getting it in the hopes of getting Switch 2 exclusive games. True. I mean, that would be, you know, that would be what I would think. But yeah, no, you made my point for me. You unintentionally made my point for me. Thank you. Meanwhile, the Switch one is like a 10-to-1 ratio instead of a 2-to-1. True. Yeah, I mean, the Switch one was fucking amazing. I mean, maybe if you didn't like, maybe if you like paid attention a bit more, you would have understood my point. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. Get good, scrub. My point was pretty fucking clear. God damn it. But from the reception of a lot of Switch 2 a lot of the Switch 2 games lately, it seems there's only like 2, maybe 3 of them that have received some kind of positive reception, but they also had a lot of negatives, so kind of just seems like all the games so far are just okay. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you there, Mike. I think a lot of the games right now are just kind of okay, but this is kind of, I mean, that leads into something that I've said before, where it's like, I think, honestly right now, it's more so of just these, I don't think the games right now are like they haven't really released like their mainline fucking, like their main focal games. Like, they haven't really released, like, they haven't released their newest, like, 3D mainline, Zelda game. They haven't released, like, a new mainline Mario game, or, like, their mainline games, I think that's where things are gonna change. I think when they start releasing like their mainline games, I think that's where things are gonna. I think that's where it might, like, sales might take off. But that also depends on how good those games are. Like, they, you know, fucking that shit could just plummet. Like, they could release the next Zelda game and it could be fucking trash, and then nobody ends up with way less sales. You know. It all depends, but I think like the Zelda games, the Mario games, I think those are gonna fucking like increase sales. Nintendo has confirmed digital Switch 2 games will come down in price and sell for cheaper than physical ones. That was your point. Yeah, I mean, that's a fine point, but I think my thing is, like, I don't think that those prices will still vary, because I think it's just going to be $10 less than the physical. So, like, they could still sell a physical game for $80, and then the digital game will be $70. So just keep that in mind. Honestly, they did a silly thing by re-releasing games that weren't that old, in my honest opinion. I mean, fair, but also they did that with the Switch 1. I mean, look at Breath of the Wild, right? Breath of the Wild was on the Wii U, and then they re-released it for the Switch 1. If I'm remembering that correctly. So, and then I think they did that with a couple other games from the Wii. You know what? I could be wrong. I think they did that with Xenoblade, right? Xenoblade was similar too. Although that's more Monolith. That's not Nintendo. So it's another 3DS situation, possibly. Then bad start, but found its ground later. Yeah, I think that might end up being what ends up happening. They did re-release a few games from the Wii U on the Switch. Yeah, I think that's kind of just a Nintendo thing to do. The only water I want is those two. Everything else is wind and earth. Breath of the Wild released simultaneously. They wanted it on the Wii U, but quickly realized it didn't have the capabilities. But since they had promised it on the Wii U, they went ahead and delivered. I actually have a Wii U. Oh, okay, got you. I thought that it released on Wii U first before releasing to Switch. I honestly did not know that. Ah! I didn't want to go then. Okay, thank you. I want this. Thank you. I do not have a Wii U copy of it. I only have the Switch copy of it. Mario Kart 8. Oh yeah, Mario Kart 8 was another one that they re-released. Mario Kart 8, they kept milking that, and then when they made the new Mario Kart, it was a huge disappointment. Sag. Mario Kart 8, Super Mario 3D World, and Pikmin 3 was the examples I remember. All three of those were Wii U titles first. Got you. I kind of want to do Mineralize, so we're going to do that. But for Switch 2 to launch with Tears of the Kingdom upgraded version, when it's literally the latest mainstream game they released on the Switch 1, was just kind of... Yeah, I agree with you for the most part. I do think it's silly, but I also do feel a lot of people were asking for, like, a better version of Tears of the Kingdom. Granted, I think it's... like I said, I agree with you. It is silly. Yeah. I personally don't see that as a proper reasoning. But I do know that there were people that were, like, asking for it to be on, like, upgraded on Switch 2. I don't think that's a good enough reason, though. I'm just saying. I don't understand why they even needed to re-release those games to be compatible with Switch 2. Doesn't the PS5 give better performance for PS4? Wait, what? Wait. Huh? PS5, I don't think that's actually a thing with the PS5. The PS5 does, the PS5 is backwards compatible with PS4, but to my understanding, I don't know if it's native or not. I do know that, like, it started off where there was a bunch of games that were not backwards compatible with the PS5 that were from the PS4, but over time that changed. So that makes me wonder if it's if the PS5 does natively do that. I don't know. I miss when console launches actually had new games as the starting lineup. I mean, you know, I feel you on that. Tears of the Kingdom, they added some features, Mike, like larger structure capabilities and the ability to share them. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I wouldn't know. I don't have... I mean, I don't have a PS5 either, so... As well as farther render distances and such to take advantage of the hardware. Yeah, I don't know. I mean... I've heard... I've seen a lot of people talk about, like, how the performance of Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild was... Like, a lot of people just didn't like it on the Switch 1, and they wanted... a Switch, they were hoping that, like, when the Switch 2 came out, that there would be improvements to the games and whatnot. I don't think it should have been a release thing. I still stand on that. I don't think that should have been a release thing. I think that is silly. I still agree with you on that. Well, I did know that some of the Switch 2 editions added more than just performance upgrades. They did the same with the Kirby Forgotten Land Switch 2 edition. They added that new mode to the game. As far as I know, didn't really have backwards compatibility issues. The reason PS4 to PS3 backwards compatibility was shittiest was because PS3 operating system. Well, from what I understand, from what I remember, there was a big list of games for the PS5 that could not, like, for the PS4 to be playable on the PS5, there was a big list of games that were not backwards compatibility from the jump. Over time, that list changed, and there's less and less games that are not backwards compatible. So the list of backwards compatibility, the list of games that are backwards compatible with the PS4 is much larger now. Like, so there's more games that actually work. But from what I understand, like, I don't know if it's a native performance boost. I don't know if it's I don't know if the performance boost is from, like, I don't know if it's a native thing or not. Whatever. I just know that, like, there was backwards compatibility issues with a bunch of games. They had to work on those issues, and as time went on, more games became backwards compatible with the PS5. So they had to release stuff on PSN store on per game basis. Well, the question wasn't necessarily about whether the backwards compatibility worked. My question was that was PS5 able to run those games better than PS4? Yeah, PS5 performed better typically purely because of better hardware. Yeah, I mean, but you don't get the PS5 grade textures and such. And I would question why didn't Nintendo give a deal to put into the people that already own the games to buy the Switch 2 versions for cheap? They did! They did! That's the thing. A lot of people, I guess that's something people don't fully understand. Like, you get the upgrade, and it, like, what was it? You don't have to buy the whole new game. It was more of just you're buying the upgrade instead. So you're not spending $80 for Breath of the Wild. You're spending $20 for the upgrade. Like, I guess maybe, like, as far as what I saw, like, if you're upgrading from, like, you don't have to buy the game, you just buy the upgrade, which was, like, I think it was just a patch. Like, that was, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I mean, I'd have to go and look it up, but, like, I'm pretty sure there was a thing, it was like, if you want to upgrade from the Switch 1 to the Switch 2, you don't buy the cartridge, you're buying, like, well, I don't know. It was like you're buying something, it was like, you just buy, like, the upgrade. You don't have to buy, like, a full Switch 2 cartridge or whatever, blah, blah, some shit like that. A select few games started shipping with S2 upgrade codes. It was not widespread by any means, though. From what I understand, it was like, but not every. To be fair, not every game has upgrades either. Like, a lot of them. There's a lot of games that just don't have upgrades. You either just buy the Switch 2 version or you buy the Switch 1 version. And that's also handled by, like, that's also not just limited to, like, Nintendo, because it comes down to, like, it's the developers, right? Like, I bought Suikoden 1 and 2, right, for the Switch 1, Konami is the one that handles the upgrade, not Nintendo. So, like, if Konami upgrades it to play better on the Switch 2, I would have to go through... I'm going through Konami, not Nintendo. I would assume load times would be better on... Yeah. That would, like... That should be, yeah. Because that's just hardware. And well, I guess, and coding, I guess, yeah. I would assume, yeah. Allies with 7 or more shield gain +1 damage and 15% crit chance. For every 3 wind aether consumed by allies, applies psychic itself. On support action deals a 3 damage hit to target enemy and triggers on attack effects. I mean, I guess I'll take Helping Winds. if they handicap the game's performance of actually function on Switch 1, then it will be handicapped on Switch 2 in the same sense. Yeah, that's true. That comes down to, like, you know, how it was coded and shit. Like, how the game was made and whatever. There's nothing that, like, hardware can really do for that. Do I want the blade? Not really. I think the scepter's fine at the moment. I'm gonna scrap the blade. Alright. I'm gonna stop here for the day, you guys. So, thank you, everyone, for hanging out. And holy hell, it's fucking hot in here. Anyway, I am done for the day. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all on Monday with some more Trails Through Daybreak 2. Trails Through Daybreak? Is it into it through? Whatever. I'll see you on Monday with Daybreak 2. Have yourselves a good one. Take care. Bye!